Bitcoin is pumping at $74,000, and this chart that I'm about to show you is probably the most important chart and one of the most interesting charts for Bitcoin right now. Welcome back to the Bitcoin to 1 million channel. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the channel where I make pretty much daily Bitcoin videos, whether that's long form videos like this or quick short form content. And guys, if you are interested in Bitcoin, you want to learn all about Bitcoin, this is the place to be. So make sure you guys subscribe because guys, Bitcoin's going crazy right now. We're at 74.2, like literally just pumping like crazy right now. So it's looking pretty good. Guys, there's a lot of shit going on with the war, with stuff in Iran, a lot of geopolitical concerns and frustrations. Regardless, guys, let's talk about Bitcoin. So we're going to start off with price action. I'm going to show you guys the magical chart, and we're going to talk about some other different things because this week is going to be pretty freaking exciting. Very, very interesting. And tomorrow, guys, I'm expecting a massive buy from Michael Saylor. We'll talk about that in a bit. Okay, guys, let's lock in. So Bitcoin, guys, is up about 3.5% today. In the past month, up 7.5%, about 7%. In the past week, up 10%. Things are looking pretty freaking good. Here's the chart. 7 consecutive daily green candles for Bitcoin. Last time this happened was right after the April 2025 bottom. So if you guys remember in April last year, this is like around the time that the Trump meme coin era kind of died out, and then we were like gonna have a rebound. 7 consecutive daily green candles. Now, we're currently seeing this with Bitcoin. However, I will say, guys, there is a clear difference in the charts, which is the fact that last time, we went from about 84,000 all the way up to about 92, right? As opposed to this time, we only went from about 64,000 to about 70K. Okay, so there's a bit of a difference, right? There is less gains when it comes to the 7-day period, but this does indicate strong bullish momentum, and maybe, just maybe, we can continue to pump from here and have a proper reversal. Now, me personally, guys, I don't think that's gonna happen. I know, this is a channel where I'm supposed to talk good about Bitcoin, and I love Bitcoin. I think it's gonna hit $1 million, but I genuinely don't see how we have a bullish year this year, right? I think we're going to have a pretty sideways trading, boring, bearish year. I think Bitcoin can go to the 60s again, right? Or I guess low 60s, maybe high 50s, right? I do think that we are going to have, just a random boring year, right? I think the whole economy is in for a bit of a shit show, but that's not to say that we're not going to eventually recover. I just don't see us hitting all-time highs this year, right? And if we do, perfect. I would love for that to happen because, like I said, I love Bitcoin. So me personally, I'm buying Bitcoin at low levels, and I'm going to consistently buy, and if it goes up, then great, right? I'm going to be making more money. Now, a couple different things I want to go over in this video as well. First off, guys, remember, this is what I'm talking about, right? The Grim Reaper has taken $70,000 multiple times. It is just another time, so I'm not looking at this and getting very excited. I'm looking at this and going, okay, you know what? We hit 74,000 today. We've been here before, right? I've seen this movie before. Where can we go from here? Okay, that's going to be my question. Now, next up, guys, I want to talk about, and like I said, by the way, a lot of people are very excited for Bitcoin right now, so it is looking pretty good. Now, billionaire Grant Cardone just said he'd rather have $1 billion worth of Bitcoin than $1 billion in real estate. He says, I don't need the banks. It doesn't have any taxes. Now, why am I talking to you guys about this? Well, one thing, guys, Grant Cardone, for however long I've known of his content, around 8 years, almost 10 years, he's always been the real estate guy or the sales guy, right? To see him completely do a shift and now he's like fully just on board Bitcoin is insanely fascinating for a multitude of reasons. First off, guys, Grant Cardone, Uncle G, he's a boomer, right? He's pretty old. So to see an old guy basically go, you know what? Forget real estate, the one thing that made me extremely rich, forget sales, I want to do Bitcoin now. That says something, okay? Now, again, maybe Grant Cardone is, not the brightest of light bulbs that we saw Jordan Belfort expose one time, but regardless, hey, it is what it is. Now, a quick recap of the past week, guys. Today is Sunday. Like I said, next week is going to be pretty bullish. This week, guys, Strategy bought 17,000 Bitcoin, almost 18,000, and we're going to talk about something because he might be buying, this freaking psychopath might have bought around double that amount of Bitcoin this week. We're going to go over it. El Salvador bought more Bitcoin, right? Bringing their strategic Bitcoin reserve to 7,585 Bitcoin, which is very bullish. A lot of people actually don't know this, but El Salvador, they buy at least 1 Bitcoin every single day. Other than that, guys, there's some other random small news. Now, I want to go over this is the main juice and main meat and potatoes here, guys. Tomorrow, we're going to have a huge announcement. The numbers are around 30,000 to 35,000 Bitcoin, right? Saylor is pretty much guaranteed, I guess, to buy about 30,000 Bitcoin. Some people are saying he could have maybe even bought up to 40,000 Bitcoin. Obviously, this is because of Stretch, the STRC ATM, which I have talked about in a couple of videos this week, guys. If you guys haven't seen those videos, make sure you guys go ahead and check them out, because guys, this channel is a place where you can come through, quick 5-minute video, throw it on while you're, making food, or going for a drive or a walk or whatever. It's very simple to watch, very easy to digest. And yeah, guys, if any advice for these videos as well, let me know, because guys, my mission here is to just spread the word of Bitcoin. And the more people that buy Bitcoin, in my opinion, the better for everyone. And if I could be the reason why someone bought Bitcoin, that'd be great. Just knowing that I, pass on some sort of wisdom. Obviously, not financial advice, I have to say that, okay? And finally, guys, a British public company, HODL, buys an additional Bitcoin and now holds a total of 162.48 Bitcoin. Now, that was I don't know, it was like a posh Bitcoin accent I tried to do. They're trying to do like a James Bond-esque one, like not too like I don't know what that was. That's like a bank station accent that you hear. Anyways, guys, why am I sharing this? Because guys, listen, there are so many companies, guys, that they just buy one Bitcoin, right? Michael Saylor, he's buying thousands every single week, right? Tens of thousands. Some companies, they just buy one, right? And these are the type of companies that a lot of people, they just miss out on, they don't know about. And it's going to get to a point, guys, where so many companies, I'm talking hundreds of thousands of companies, are going to start to buy Bitcoin. And when that happens, a supply shock is going to be imminent. But guys, listen, that is going to be it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.